So the wife goes somewhere and said, "Oh, I just love the horticultural. It used to be so beautiful. And I don't know what happened. It's no longer beautiful. Okay, I'll give you 1 billion naira to start planting the flowers so that you can horticulture. You can." She was there. But if you take a look at this, imagine what a billionaire would do in such environment like this.
FMC, that is now the Federal University Teaching Hospital Owerri. Inside this ward, you can see children here. Children admitted here. Out of 6 bulbs, only 1 is on. These 2 ceiling fans are not on at all. Look at the walkways. Look at the walkways, very dark. Look at the walkways, very dark. This is a federal institution here in Owerri, federal hospital. And somebody is in charge. Can't the government come in and look for what is happening here? What are we seeing in this town? Why are people so wicked and mean? Putting people in a place that there is nothing working there. Let the government come and ask questions. Who is taking the money to maintain this place? What kind of nonsense is this happening here? Is it Tinubu that's in charge of this hospital now? Is it not human beings? Or Burundi in charge here? On Dibo mege here. Or one year Osachigeba. Or 1 year Yoruba Chigia. Can't our people reason? What is happening here? You torture little children and their parents because and they are paying heavy money. You can't put light here. You can't put ceiling fan. They stay here in the night. And I mean, this is wickedness. Too much.
Yes, brother, it is. It is. If you decide to go around the Ile-Ife and go and check the hospitals, go and check the wards, and see what a billionaire can do there. But no. I'm not saying that a billionaire can't do a great deal in Ile-Ife, University of Ife. Maybe the theater rooms, like, lecture theaters and all of that, or lecture rooms as you call them, right? Improved infrastructure in that place, right? But you know that is not or will never be their intention. It will never be. So that is what they spend money on in that place. And in most cases, number one, they may not get the money for another 1 year or even another 2 years. So by the time the money finally comes, nobody will need horticulture again. The money will disappear naturally, just naturally disappear. But that culture or tradition of just walking everywhere and giving out cash, like I will give you 500 million. Then you have to ask, like, where is that coming from? It must come from somewhere. There is no free food even in Freetown. Nothing is free. So you get, when politicians make donations, right, to make themselves feel good, the money is coming from somewhere. Where is it coming from? Who gave her the right to donate public fund? Is it a personal money? Of course not. So who gave her the right to kind of donate public fund just like that? Remember the former central bank governor, Sanusi, who is now the Emir of Kano admin. Yeah, they have two emirs of Kano now. There is Ado Bayero. That one is Emir of Kano Academy. And Sanusi is the Emir of Kano admin. So the Emir of Kano, the former central bank governor, now the Emir of Kano admin, right, donated 11 billion naira to different kind of groups in northern Nigeria when he was central bank governor. Central bank governor, 11 billion in total. You could walk into a place and once they say, Ebola Ntobi, Allahu Akbar, Sanusi will give them 1 billion. If you go somewhere and some ladies are dancing samba of this Fulani samba, this and that, we just say, I donate 500 million. I'm not joking. I'm not making that up. Yeah. He got to a stage that he went to, is it Oxford? I think it was Oxford University. Yeah, he went to Oxford and he gave them $50 million or 50 million pounds or something. All right? As a central bank governor. Yeah. Then he went to some universities too. They gave them money, like Rat did there. Public fund, that's what they do. I can give it, I can, because I can. you know. And at the end of the day, it is just a place where everyone you just do what you want. There's no consequences of anything. Absolute not. Right? While the real sectors yearning for attention never really gets them, ever. So it's their tradition, the tradition of being the big man, you know, or write a check. I'll write a check. Okay. How much? 200 million. I say, Mayegun, where did you see 200 million naira? Don't worry. You know, I am the director of finance for the Central Bank of Nigeria, so I can write a check. Really? But that money must come from somewhere. Oh, there is a contingency budget for us that we just need to spend. We can spend it on anything we want. There's no consequences. Where the real sectors in that country suffers, as always. So the increase in price of petroleum in Nigeria, which triggered different reactions in the last 48 hours, is already dying down. Yeah, Nigerians will adjust. They will move on. You know, they will all complain. What did they want to kill us? They want to kill us. Where did they want us to see all this? Nalayo. Just a few days after, everybody don't move on. I saw this on their screen earlier today. Some ladies in the new Central studio.
We have off 2 fridges in my house. Only 1 freezer is working.
So these are the adjustments we're talking about that people are having to make. And I barely drive basically to the office. So most times the full tank will take me a week and a half, a few days. So every 2 weeks, you want me to be paying 50 something upwards of 170,000.
In fact, when your fuel tank is now on half, you begin to panic because that's where your budget takes you to.
Yes.
If your fuel tank comes lower than half to a quarter, or even kissing the E, you know that you're looking at 100,000.
Yes. These days, once it gets to half, I'm trying to buy because I can't predict what will happen in Nigeria. But see, we talked about families having to choose which child goes to school.
Yes.
If any child at this point in time. We spoke about 101. People right now are doing 001. I told you about the lady who said she eats every other day because of her children. And I simply do not understand. We're in a country where this is a natural resource that comes from. What do you want? What do you like? Yesterday, I'm so sorry. I'm vibrating right now.
I am unhappy. Yesterday,
I'm vibrating.
I'm trying to cook concoction rice. Do you know that I bought 1 smoked Titus for 2,500, and I wanted the rice to really be fishy so that it would be nice. So that multiplied by 5, because all of them were scrawny like this. And you wanted it to buffer your soup. That means at home now, I'm telling my children that, you know that thing that they used to serve rice in party? That one that you pack rice inside and used to do 1 scoop. I think it's 2 scoops everybody's going to be eating.
Yes.
Because you cannot continue like this. How many families can afford more than one family? Told me that a friend of mine told me that in their house, she and her husband will share 1 egg, and their 3 children will share 1 egg, so that they can spread the 6,200 naira crate.
Yes. 60.
Now Idris and Yaput, they are selling 1 egg 300, some 250.
And you ask them, what is their gain in there?
I don't know.
People, their gains are not, they're very tiny.
And yet you will hear some of them telling us that,
store,
now that the president is on vacation, that by the time he returns, he will have the brainwave on how to move us forward.
No,
are you kidding me?
Saying that, yes.
It's so disheartening and painful.
See, right now, I'm even annoyed at this bar. And it's even, let me even tell you, I'm the one who approved the bar. But I realized NNPC is 998.
My own is I bought
1,050 naira.
Yes.
So it is 1,050 naira. How many of us have the time to queue at NNPC? We are trying to make the ends meet. Let me tell you, the ends are this far apart right now.
And please,
the
guys,
ends,
be
I want you
wary.
to see me, please. Nigerians, the ends are this far apart. The ends are this far apart.
Yes.
Where is the middle ground? I'm the middle class. I don't feel middle class anymore. My socio-economic standing has changed. I'm so sorry, blessings. And if it's this how I'm feeling, I can imagine people lower on the economic scale right now.
How they have Tolu.
What do you want from Nigerians? And I looked at that guy, he was pumping the guy, and I was thinking to myself this morning, I can say I can afford it.
Yeah.
But what about other people? What
is
do
it
you
that until
want?
Nigerians start to drink water from gutters?
It's until we use blood to run our vehicles.
We're paying for fuel, we're paying for light, we're paying our children's school fees.
Ladies,
do you know how many parents have not paid?
Break. I can't do this.
Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ epo àwọn á di 200 á di 5. Ẹ fọkàn balẹ̀, a máa gbé wálẹ̀. Ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀, ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀. Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ epo àwọn á di 200 á di 5. Ẹ fọkàn balẹ̀, a máa gbé wálẹ̀. Ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀, ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀.
Ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀ o. This mama.
What happened? You say what happened?
God go arrest APC people.
Direct.
They really God. Why they carry hungry beat people? God go arrest all of them one by one. They don't go have peace.
Amen.
They don't go have peace for Nigeria.
Amen.
I think they use to boost Nigeria. That's what God go use to boost.
Sweep them out. Very correct. You say if you see anybody who wear APC tag for neck, what you go do?
Person why we APC post up for already. God, I go come out put for one corner.
Oh, direct.
As they talk say make the hungry be done. That's how God go return the hungry for them.
Back to sender with that.
Back to sender.
The situation is that bad, that except saying juju, I don't even know if it's juju, because right now people are only complaining when you see people complain that way. Okay, you see those ladies in the studio, they've got job, they have job, something you can possibly call the dream job. A kind of a job that she'll be able to take care of you, a journalist, a presenter. I mean, it's an average job for for anyone who has that, right? But in reality, outside, when the camera is off, the reality go outside that studio. Baba, it tight. But that's the most you can hear. That's the most you can see. A lot of Nigerians are rather than face these rogues. They are looking for means of somebody else somewhere subsidizing them. People they can cry on their shoulder. Those who have seemingly averagely rich friends or relatives, or those who have people abroad that they can sort of rely on once in a while to bail them out. So because of this, people still don't know. They keep asking questions. Is it when we start eating ourselves? Is it when we start drinking from the gutters? Yeah, who are you asking? Because at the end of the day, everybody just seems to kind of mind it, like just carry on with what I believe. Some believe that it will still get better. That is where I don't understand. Like, are you expecting it to get better? Is that why some of you can't really get out there, occupy the streets, occupy the government buildings, occupy everywhere? They are now telling you to go and convert your cars to CNG. People, when they tell you, say, man, you go convert. See, there are CNG cars that are running on gas. Yes, Oyibo make cars where they run on gas. But when Oyibo make cars where they run on petrol, and these criminals are telling you to go and convert your car to gas, your petrol to gas, so that you can actually papook. They want you dead. You don't know. They are promoting CNG now, CNG this, CNG that, okay? But none of them is converting their own cars to CNG. Your governors are not changing their cars to gas, CNG. They are not converting their petrol cars. Tinubu is not converting his petrol car to CNG. Your senators, your reps, they are not converting their cars. They are asking you to go carry CNG cylinder for your car boot so that you don't have to buy petrol that is expensive, because it's going to be more expensive. More. Yeah, it's going to be more. You are at home sharing one egg 2 eggs among 5 people in a family, you can only come and tell us that, oh, we are sharing egg. Things are very tough. These people need to do something. And then you are expecting who and who to go and fight. Showore should go and fight for you. But when it is time for your charade elections, Showore can't win. He doesn't have experience. Abi, you don't want to waste your votes. I mean, I can't waste my vote too. I can't waste my vote on Showore. But the people where they give your vote to, they are the people who actually like making your life hell. I know, say nobody say they get the vote per se. I understand. But what about those of you where they vote for them? Those of you where they vote for them? Yes. I know your vote may not be enough to give them the power. Sure you get. So since you didn't vote for them, why are you afraid of facing them? I didn't vote for you. You can't keep messing up my life like this. I don't want you. So we did not vote for you. So yeah, leave. Well, no, you won't do that. Because some of you, secretly somehow, you are voting for them. You don't want to waste your vote. I don't want to waste my vote too. I can't waste my vote. Showore cannot win. Obi cannot win. This one cannot win. I can't waste my vote. But even when you can't give your vote, no be waste with this now. To the point that you are so good in complaining. How it's so hard, how it is so tough, how it's very this, how it's very that. But you do not have that courage to stand up to them. You want somebody else to do it. Somebody else should do it. Why don't you come back and join us? I think young Jenny. They say me and you they share. My family don't share egg. You get. So those of you who knows that you are working so hard in that contraption, or your life is such a mess, you have jobs and you are living like wretched people, yet the most you can do is what? Just complain, lament. That's it. With the expectation that what? It's going to get better. Are you thinking that yes, things are like this? Maybe if you scream, if you shout and all of that, Tinubu and his gang, they will just reduce it later. Do you really think these guys have the capacity to reduce anything for you anymore? I'm asking these questions now to those of you watching me from Nigeria, please. Because I know say those of you watching me from Nigeria, you are the people who can still afford data. Some people who don't get any time for any social media anymore. Social kenny, where's the money? Some don't sell their phone, they can buy their dinner. Forget about internet, forget about social media. But some of you still have chance of loading 100 naira, 200 naira to come to social media to watch my ego. I'm asking you, before you sell that phone, before the shege hits you, enough that you self, maybe say you die, people will not go just see for social media anymore. Say, the last time the last time we AK posted.
What do we want? I cannot hear you. The reason we gather together is because we want good governance. Number two, we gather together because we want to kill corruption and non-Nigerians. We must kill corruption. And those who are corrupt must go with corruption. While corruption is being killed, those who are corrupt will find their own level too. We will not allow Nigerians to be killed by indecisive government and corrupt leadership. What do we want?
Sorry about that. I think my audio just disappeared again. Let me know if it's back on your own device. I'm going to go check. As soon as they try me. I think it's back. Here you go. Because that's what will happen. They'll say, when was the last time AK posted on social media? I have not seen Fetio. I haven't seen the social person. What about Lola? Yeah? Lola has not posted on social media for the past 8 months. Is she dead? No, she's not dead, though, Baba. social media. Everybody is trying to stay alive right now. Whatever you can see, may you take away. I mean, anywhere where you see food, chop. Social media, okay. Now everybody try to survive now. So before you sell your phone, because some of you are going to sell your phones, you are going to go and get yourself a small one, a small Nokia phone that you go buy for 30,000 naira or 40,000 naira. No camera, no nothing. Used. You can use that to still be contacting people. Say, hello, who is this? Say, it's me, Richard. Sorry, my phone has problem. No, your phone don't get problem. You don't sell them. You don't sell them. I'm trying to get a new phone. No, you are not. You are not trying to get a new phone. You don't get money to get any new phone anymore. Here you get. So I am asking you that before you finally get or go off radar, in a purpose, who do you expect to kind of stand up to these people before they finally squeeze life out of you? They're asking you to go and convert your car, convert your bus to CNG. But none of them is converting their own to any CNG. Abi? They are making you realize that. So I'm asking you that again, do you think this APC, they have any capacity to actually reduce your suffering, improve policy that will improve your life? Do you see that in them at all? Do you? F1 time. This man has something to say. I think he's from NLC.
For those who have been insulting our collective intelligence, who say that petrol is cheaper, that petrol is costlier in other countries and so on and so forth, that Nigerians literally have petrol for free. Shame on them for insulting our intelligence. They tell you how much they sell petrol in Ghana, in Cape Verde, other countries. They don't tell you how much they earn in those countries. Now, I have with me a chart. This chart was prepared in 2018 when our naira was 360 or 350. Now, let me just go through a few countries for you. Benin Republic, monthly salary in dollars is $68. Burkina Faso, in fact, in Nigeria at that time it was 49.72 dollars. In Benin Republic here, $68. Burkina Faso, 59. Cape Verde, 132. Chad, $103. The Gambia, 26. Ghana, 48. Guinea-Bissau, 32. Cote d'Ivoire, 155. Liberia, 27. Mali, 48. Mauritania, 83. Sierra Leone, 98. Algeria, 162. Angola, 98. I can keep on going. That tells you, at that time, Nigeria was among the least. For now, it is undisputedly the least paying country in the world. And they tell us that petrol is literally sold for free in Nigeria. They are insulting our intelligence. Let them tell us how much they pay in those countries.
Salaries. Those who will come back and tell you that, do you know how much it costs? Now, they are almost selling petrol in Nigeria now, per liter for $1. Imagine. If you are now buying a liter of petroleum in Nigeria for 1,350, 1,400, 1,500, 1,600, and $1 in Nigeria, $1 to naira is 1,600. You see, you not only pay $1 for 1 liter of petrol in Nigeria. Your minimum wage is $42 or 35 pounds for 30 days. So one person said, what do you want us to do? We came out to protest. They killed us. We came out to vote. They rigged us. What else do you want Nigerians to do? Nothing. Nothing. Go and pray. According to the Sultan of Sokoto, they said you should stop cursing your leaders.